6K prod. I'm doing this with my standing desk. Super cool. Okay, so for this round, I kind of want to talk about the overnight challenge and how we fucking slayed. And we ended up not having to do a tribal, which is super nice. Bill just left. I really don't have any opinions of them, so bye, I guess. At the start of this round, I was picked to go to the fortune teller again. I was extremely nervous to go because the last time I went, I was gifted a disadvantage where I can't vote until 3 tasks are complete. I have since completed 2 of the tasks, and now I need to get somebody to vote for me at a tribal council so I can get my full vote back. When I got to the fortune teller, Rachel, who was there from Zafiro, immediately was like, Thomas, I had so much beef with you during that challenge. And I jokingly said that I had beef with her back, and Juan jumped in and said that he had beef with both of us because we both did so good in the challenge. And so, you know, that makes me nervous because I don't want people to have a negative opinion of me in the game, or think of me as a threat, or think of me as someone they want to target. But I feel like I kind of squashed it with them, but I still have an ill will towards Rachel in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if she also still felt like I was someone that she needed to target in the future. What I found really interesting though was that Rachel was genuinely fighting Julia B for Hannah's card in the fortune teller. Like, she genuinely was mad and pissed off about Julia B claiming Hannah's card, and then Rachel wanting it, and then them doing like a randomizer, and Rachel winning the randomizer, and Julia B had previously done the randomizer for Hannah, in which Juan lost, and so Julia B claimed it, and like Rachel was genuinely mad about it, and at the end of the day, Rachel ended up getting it, but it was just like unnecessary drama for a random power. Like, it was just weird. I ended up not getting anything, which I was fine with. But something that was really interesting in the discussion was Juan basically saying that he didn't know what the divine power machine did or meant. And I basically called him out and I was like, that's bullshit. Julia told us that you told her how to find whatever the divine power was. That was kind of a stretch. I don't think Julia really said that. I think Julia said something like, Juan mentioned the divine power. But I kind of like made Juan be a little squeamish, and I definitely think that Juan has it because Juan was on the board the same time I was when I found the idol. So I think Juan has the idol. Rachel also mentioned something about her divine power machine being closed, and I 100% think that Rachel has it at Zafiro, but someone else could. But it's just nice to know that someone at Zafiro has found it. So moving forward, you know, I can operate under the assumption that everybody at Zafiro has an idol until otherwise confirmed. So that was basically it in terms of the fortune teller. You know, sounds like Julia is the vote tonight if we go to tribal. I think we had an abysmal challenge performance, so I definitely think we're going to tribal, and I definitely think there's a swap after this. So I'm trying to figure out a way to go to tribal, get my vote back so that I have my vote in the swap. I have this really bad gut feeling that I'm the vote tonight. I don't know why. I've been trying to shake it off me because Mona Lisa and I literally talked for 2 hours last night about our positions in this game. I started feeling good with her again. I feel like she's back to my number 1, but a part of me just feels like I'm gonna be blindsided, and I don't like the feeling. I don't know how to shake this off me. I don't think Shemayim's that good at like deflecting and like making people feel comfortable when they're the target, and so she hasn't made me feel uncomfortable. So I feel like if she was on the plan, she wouldn't know. I don't know. I'm probably fine, and I'm probably overthinking it. But right now, Mona Lisa is my number 1. Marcel is my number 2. Shemaim is my number 3, even though, like, I have such a soft spot for her. Like, I want us to go far in the game, and if the 4 of us can make it, like, I actually genuinely want to ride with them. I don't think my other connections on other tribes are gonna really, like, they might save me if it's down to me and someone else from my tribe, but I don't think I'm gonna long-term play with them. I've done too much damage in the sense of kind of made myself a forefront figure on Rubino. Which is so weird that I am, because I don't have a vote. I shouldn't have any power. And I kind of feel like I'm in the core. Like, if I had an Edgic, I'm shown a lot in these episodes, especially in that last challenge. I killed it. Well, not the last, well, even the last challenge, I didn't do that bad, but the challenge before with the posting. I'm nervous, and if I'm of the mindset that if I go right now, I'm fine. I'm content with it. Like, it's early game. There's a lot of cast members. People are fucking here to play. So if I go now, cool. It's gonna, when we start getting in like the 19 to 12 range, fuck that. Like, if I go home at that point, I'm gonna be upset. So this is probably my last tribal I'll feel okay going home in. I'd be bummed, but I wouldn't be like super upset. I'll go home with an idol, which that's fucking crazy and sad. But anyways, that's how I feel. Hopefully it's not me tonight, but I definitely think we're going to tribal.